On this year's National Day, the state of Qatar has a lot to be proud of. A strong economy, a modern capital, and a leading regional country in the fields of education, healthcare, sports, and infrastructure. Let's hit rewind and take a look at Qatar's rich history to see how it got to where it is today. December 18, 1878, Sheikh Jassim bin Mohammed Al Thani took power. He unified all the local tribes in the peninsula by combating external powers, and the modern state of Qatar was born. The people of Qatar lived a simple life, and for decades, the economy depended on the lucrative pearl trade industry. But by the dawn of the 20th century, the prices of pearls started plummeting. And when the Great Depression hit the United States in 1929, the demand for pearls came to a complete halt. This was a very difficult time for Qatar, and it lasted until the year 1939. And that's when oil gushed at the shore of Dukhan for the very first time, transforming Qatar's economy into an energy-based one. By 1949, Doha was very different than what we're used to today. It was a small town with a population of about 12,000 people. And it was divided into different neighborhoods. Each was inhabited by people of the same tribe. Neighborhoods like Al Rumaila, Al Jisra, Al Ahmed, Al Ghanim, Al Marqab, and others are still the names of Doha's districts to this day. In the town center, there was a market where camels were sold, along with other commodities like garments and spices. It was known as Souk Waqif. The years that followed witnessed an increase of foreign professionals arriving in Qatar to work in the oil industry. Training centers were then established where Qataris were trained to operate oil machinery. (1971). The same year Qatar got its independence from the British, natural gas was discovered in Qatar for the first time. This was considered a disappointment back then, as it was difficult to export compared to oil. It took 26 years for Qatar to start exporting its massive natural gas reserves in 1997, when His Highness Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani took a leap of faith by investing billions of dollars into the production of liquefied natural gas. And despite the difficulties, his clever decisions paid off, and Qatar soon became the biggest exporter of LNG in the world and the richest country per capita. And with its wise leadership to this day, Qatar is able to succeed in every aspect, and able to overcome every difficulty along the way. So on this National Day, let us all, citizens and expats in Qatar, be proud to be a part of the success story of this great country. Happy National Day.